Good evening, my friends. Welcome to our Sunday night live broadcast. And first, let me start out by wishing all of you a happy new year. We're now into the second week of the year. And so tonight, and moving forward for the rest of the month, we're going to be talking about new ways to take your business to the next level. And while the two biggest social networks to build your business on are Facebook and LinkedIn is really where you want to be. So we're going to have a greater focus, especially tonight, on LinkedIn. And all I can say is if you're not on LinkedIn, my friends, as soon as we're done with this session, you need to get over there. You really need to get over there. So tonight, we're going to talk about new ways to find perfect prospects for your business on LinkedIn. It's as easy as reaching into a bowl of candy and pulling out a green M&M. The green M&Ms represent business professionals from a pool of 1 billion people on LinkedIn that want to make full-time or part-time income from home. And all you need to connect with these people, all you need to talk to these people is a profile. We're also going to talk about our new project launch script because we have developed new strategies, new texting tactics, as well as new scripts that support the whole concept of a project launch script. See, one of the things that is critically important about building a business on any social network is the relationship component. People get into business with people they know, people they like, and people they trust. And so many of my existing students have engaged people in a lot of conversations. You've hit them with the project launch script. And some people never got back to you. Some people never answered you. And so you moved on. That's a mistake. So we've got new texting tactics and new scripts and new posting strategies that will help you build relationships with people. Posting is a critical part of communicating with folks. So before we get started, let me just, for those of you that are new, that are here for the first time, let me put in the chat some links to register for our upcoming boot camp that starts this Thursday. You go to maxlineguard.com/bootcamp, use the promo code BEST DEAL to reduce the price from $597 to $79. It contains 5 boot camp sessions, not our typical 4. The 5th session talks about how to develop the mindset of $1 million earner and what their daily routine is. 5 sessions, All boot camp sessions begin at 9 o'clock East Coast time. Terry participated in a boot camp. Oh my God, I'm in complete shock as to how fast your program goes. Man, I've never talked to as many qualified people for my business. I love that I can pick and choose. Since starting boot camp last week, I signed up 4 people. Everybody I work with wants to know what I'm doing. I love this, and I can do this anywhere. I don't share these success stories with you to impress you. I share them with you to impress upon you what you can be doing, what members of your team can be doing. A better deal for training is my special twofer. Attend my January and February boot camp. Go to maxsteingart.com/2-FUR. 2 boot camps would cost you $11.94, but use the promo code DOUBLE, and you'll only pay $59 a boot camp. And for those of you that are existing students, you know the value of the third promotion, our 90-day challenge. Participate in my January, February, March boot camps. You'll pick up our anthology scripts book, and you'll be able to register and participate in our mastermind sessions on Saturday, which are normally reserved for coaching students. So for those of you that are watching this for the first time and you're asking yourself, why should you listen to me? Let me take 2 minutes and explain why you should thank the person that told you about me. In the 90s, I broke the code to a social network called America Online. I used their texting feature to develop a simple formula and scripts that helped me add thousands of like-minded people to a network marketing business in 18 months. There is no one out there that is in tune with all of the latest changes that have taken place on LinkedIn, have taken place on Facebook than me. Every month we conduct boot camps. Every day I work with people one-on-one in my coaching program, so I'm in the trenches. I see all the latest changes, all the latest new features, all of our scripts and case studies were developed with the people that I work with. Now, over the years, I've trained or shared the formula and scripts with hundreds of thousands of affiliate network marketers around the world, who in turn have trained and influenced the millions of people that they work with. My formula has been responsible for creating 2 generations of online 6, 7, and 8-figure earners, and it's helped transform the entire network marketing industry from a belly-to-belly, face-to-face business to a virtual one. People started calling this the Max Method years ago, and they now call me the father of social networking. Now, I've made millions over the years teaching network marketers how to turn a social network personal profile on every significant social network into an attraction marketing magnet and a broadcasting platform that impacts millions of people and makes them millions of dollars. My track record of developing social media 6, 7, and 8-figure income earners in network marketing has become legendary. My mission in life is to help everyone with a strong desire to succeed in network marketing become a top earner using social networks. And it's not hard, and it's not complicated. Today, the fastest growing top earners in your business will tell you that they owe their success to my simple 4-step formula and my scripts. They teach them to everyone that comes into their business, and as a result, they've got the fastest growing teams of excited distributors in their company. The simplicity and ease of teaching this to everyone that comes into their business ensures immediate duplication that drives excitement, motivation, and rapid rank advancement deeper into their organization. Everyone follows the formula and scripts because they enable them to enroll new distributors and customers into their business in less than an hour or 2 a day. But nobody says you have to stop after an hour or 2. In 4 simple steps, you can create a new profile on LinkedIn and Facebook, instantly connect with perfect prospects, communicate with them at will, and close a sale. in less than an hour a day, and then teach the steps to everyone that you bring into your business, and you are on your way to becoming a leader and a top earner in your business too. When you follow these 4 steps to the letter, they'll produce great results for you no matter what you're selling. At this very moment, you can connect with people that you already know who are perfect prospects for your business, or connect with complete strangers that you want to know who are looking for a way to make full-time or part-time income from home. You have the solution that people are looking for. The 4 steps are simple to follow, and they're easy to teach, and they can be immediately duplicated by everyone that you bring into the business. And once you master the formula and scripts, you can immediately help your new recruits use them to bring people into their business, and your business grows too. When you help your new recruits become successful quickly, they'll stay in business with you. Everyone on your team will overcome and break through the greatest obstacle facing every network marketer: not having qualified prospects to talk to. Now, you can help your new recruits make a few sales immediately on Facebook before they make their traditional warm market list and make calls. So think about what happens. You bring somebody into your business, or when you got into the business, the first thing you did was you handed them a list. You told them to make a list. You gave them a script. And you said, pick up the phone, call these people, and tell them what you're doing. Historically, that doesn't work very well. So instead, change your picture on Facebook. Just change your picture. And many of the people that you would actually pick up the telephone and call are going to respond. They're going to like it. They're going to make a comment, which gives you an opportunity to write back. Change your picture, and Mary, for example, likes it. She makes a comment. So now you can reach back to Mary, follow the script. Mary, I'm glad you like my picture. We haven't talked in a while. What's new in your world? What's new? Mary will tell you. 85% of the time when you ask somebody what they're doing, they come back and ask you. Follow the scripts, and you can bring Mary into the business. Then you encourage Mary to change her picture. As soon as she changes her picture, people she's connected to react and respond. They do the same thing. The amazing thing is when Mary wants to know, what do I say? You can just say, Mary, scroll up and look at what I said to you. And then you can help Mary help her 2 new recruits do the same thing. You could end up with 15 or 20 people on your team in the first 2 or 3 weeks. Many times people will end up in your business before they ever get their products. Folks, it's not what works in network marketing, it's what duplicates. Bring somebody into your business on Monday. By Wednesday, they're bringing in their friends. By Friday, they're bringing in their friends. Now, LinkedIn and Facebook have changed. They've added many new features, many new applications. Tonight, we're going to be focusing more on LinkedIn. You see, social networks are a great source of free leads, but some social networks are better than others. You hear people raving about Instagram. You hear people raving about Pinterest, YouTube. But the bottom line is that based on some fundamentals, there are 2 social networks that are the best. One is Facebook, one is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is better than Facebook. LinkedIn now has 1 billion members. So there are 4 things that make a social network great. First, it's the profiles. The more you know about someone in advance of talking to them, the easier it is going to be to build your business. So the profiles of each user contains more than enough information about someone to help you identify a perfect prospect for your business before you contact. LinkedIn has the best profiles. LinkedIn was started out as a repository for resume. You have people that you can literally look at their entire work history, but more important than that, we can identify the people on LinkedIn that are actively looking to change, looking for new business, looking for another job, looking to change careers. LinkedIn provides the most information. LinkedIn is hot, which is the reason that 10 million people are jumping on LinkedIn every single month. LinkedIn has added new features, and some of them you're absolutely going to love. Second, a texting feature that enables you to communicate directly and privately with other network users and engage them in conversations that will result in enrolling new business builders. Texting features have helpful tools attached to them that let you share images, files, GIFs, and a wide assortment of emojis. LinkedIn has a texting feature that enables you to start an instant meeting or a Zoom session with a serious prospect. Built in. Third, a searching feature that enables you to filter through the entire network population using keyword and advanced keyword searches to prospect and recruit perfect cream of the crop prospects for your business according to your personal demographics. If you know precisely the kind of person that you want to talk to, they are as easy to find on LinkedIn as reaching into a bowl of candy and pulling out a green M&M. LinkedIn has the best searching features. And a year ago, we were recommending that people use Sales Navigator as the advanced feature to use, but now we're talking about Recruiter Lite. Because with Recruiter Lite, they've got a searching feature that enables you to see who just joined LinkedIn. And fourth, the network actively encourages connecting with other members of the network and makes it easy to do it. And this is kind of interesting because this has happened on social networks before over the last 28 years. They encourage connecting with people. And then people start to take advantage. They start taking shortcuts. They break the rules. And then the social network has to tighten things up. So in both cases, on Facebook and LinkedIn, you can connect with people that you may know, maybe that have mutual friends, people that are in your area, people that have similar roles or jobs, people have similar job titles, people that belong to the same groups you're in, people that attended the schools that you did, or you can connect with people you don't know, but you want to know based on their profession and what they do. LinkedIn and Facebook are the best social networks to build your business on because they have these 4 features and provide you with the easiest direct access to the most people. But while LinkedIn only has 1 billion professional users compared to Facebook's 3.06 billion members, LinkedIn is 100 times better. LinkedIn and Facebook's latest changes are significant and will help you generate nonstop leads that will turn immediately into distributors, customers, and sales. And it doesn't matter what you're selling. Simply apply my new prospecting strategies, texting tactics, scripts, and my latest attraction marketing techniques to your daily activity, and you'll make more sales in 2024 than you did in 2023. My January boot camp hasn't started yet, and I've already got people sharing successes that they've already had. Many of LinkedIn and Facebook's recent changes make it easier to position you as a person of influence. The ideal perfect prospects will reach out to you and ask you about your business. So whether you're an old friend, a loyal student, a new student, or an eager entrepreneur that wants to take your business to the next level, this new information will give you a number of unfair advantages over your competition this year. You'll beat your competition to the best prospects for your business on LinkedIn and Facebook and break enrollment records. So LinkedIn is the world's largest professional social network, 1 billion professional users. And everybody on LinkedIn can be categorized, thrown into a category represented by the M&Ms and nuts you see in that ball. It's easy to pick out the best people you want to talk to. And with effective posting, you can get people to easily react and respond to anything that you do, or you can respond to something that they do to start the relationship building process. But LinkedIn is no longer a secret. Millions of marketers are rushing to join every month, forcing LinkedIn to make significant changes. Everyone on LinkedIn created their profile for a reason. Their photo and cover, plus the information provided about themselves and their visible daily activity, makes it easy to pick the best prospects for your business. Prospects who'd be interested in your business and eager to talk about it. Again, the more selective you are about who you talk to, the more successful you're going to be. So the business builders, represented by the green M&Ms, want to make extra full-time income from home. The orange M&Ms are recession victims, people looking for a way to make money and survive financially. The yellow M&Ms are unhappy network marketers, seriously looking for another company. The blue M&Ms are active network marketers open to looking at your business because they're just not making the kind of money that they'd like to make in the company they're in. They may love the products. It's the income they're concerned about. And finally, the red M&Ms, customers who would eagerly buy your products and could become business builders later. When we're reaching out to people on LinkedIn, we have to make sure that they're active. A lot of people have created their profiles 5 years ago, 8 years ago, 10 years ago. They haven't been back. And so the LinkedIn algorithms checks. See, it's very, very easy for people now to create robots that just jump into LinkedIn and start sending out massive number of connection requests, which is against every social network's terms of service. So first, they got to be active. LinkedIn makes it even easier because they allow people to put an open to work frame around their picture. Now, initially, the open to work frame represented people that were open to work. The creative LinkedIn users figured out another use. So I could be a personal trainer, fitness instructor, and I am open to work. I mean, I'm using the open to work frame to find customers. So now it's got multiple meanings. But it only takes one or two back and forth conversations to clearly identify the people that you want to talk to. Last summer, the only way that you could tell if people were active was to check to see their posting activity. In the fourth quarter of the year, they made some changes. Now you can see who made comments, who reacted. It's easier to pick out the people that are active. So you have 1 billion professional users. You can connect with targeted professionals. The keyword search will help you identify perfect cream of the crop prospects. The advanced search will help you locate people looking for new opportunities. The notifications or celebrations section feature will enable you to follow the activity of your prospects. The live chat will enable you to talk to people, qualify them with questions, and enroll leaders. So you know what your prospects are doing and when they're doing it. You got a direct link to YouTube. You got a direct link to X, formerly known as Twitter. You got a smartphone app that will enable you to actually put videos up on LinkedIn. They have LinkedIn Live sessions so that you can do live broadcasts and train your team. And they've got a built-in live meeting or a Zoom feature. LinkedIn is Facebook for professionals. Their new searching features make it easier than ever before. You got Sales Navigator, you got Recruiter Lite, you have Recruiter, and Celebrations is a free feature. The top three are going to cost you some money. But if they help you add 2 or 3 people a week to your business and save you a lot of time, they're worth it. So LinkedIn turned 20 years old last year. Millions of professionals are now rushing to join. 4 new members are joining every second. 2.4 million every week, 10 million every month. LinkedIn CEO said their goal is to get to 3 billion members. Look at the location of the LinkedIn membership. In North America, Mexico, United States, and Canada, you got 224 million members. In Europe, 242 million. In the Asia Pacific area, 202 million. Latin America, 146 million. And in the Middle East and Africa, 54 million. Here's some information about LinkedIn that should excite all of you. People between the ages of 25 to 34 now account for 59.1% of LinkedIn's user base. The audience is getting younger. Over 58.4 million companies are registered on LinkedIn. You have 129,000 schools registered. 39,000 different skills are listed. So now you could not only search for people by their profession, you could search for people by their skills. 140 million people have the open to work frame around their profile photo. So you can now search for people by their profession, their skill sets, nurses, nutritionists, chiropractors, sales trainers, sales training, team management, team building, leadership development, etc. You can search for people by their location, by their activity, and by their desire or urgency to find new ways to generate income. There is nothing better than LinkedIn. And so Barbara writes, they really made it easier to use LinkedIn and know who to contact. Yes, they have. Yes, they have. Your success on LinkedIn is going to depend on a number of factors. 1, optimizing your profile so it can be found in everyone's search results. Revolves around your settings. Adjusting your profile settings so people can see the important details of your profile. Understanding the dynamic use of LinkedIn and how people communicate with others, because there are multiple ways to communicate. Positioning yourself as an authority within your niche market and industry. Creating effective lead generation methods that turn prospects to business builders. Influencing your audience with effective posting and efficiently qualifying your prospects to increase your closing ratio. With my new LinkedIn prospecting and recruiting tactics, scripts, and strategy, you'll make more sales in 2024 than you made last year. When you use them, you'll beat your competition to connecting with the hottest prospects, produce immediate results and get faster enrollments, position yourself as an authority to everyone in your niche market, ensure that you'll be chosen over your competitors, enroll experienced leaders, new distributors, and customers faster, and duplicate the process with everyone on your team. So when you know in advance by the contents of invisible daily activity on someone's profile that they could be a perfect prospect for what you're selling. You qualify them during a casual conversation, you're going to sell to more people and build your business faster. Now, one of the things that we're going to be emphasizing in our boot camps moving forward is the importance of posting, because posting is the easiest way to communicate with your connections. In the Bruce Lee quote, "I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." One kick. You jump on LinkedIn. You're looking for perfect prospects. You pick somebody out. You follow the scripts. You sign them up in the business. You're having a conversation with a prospect. You follow the scripts. It's all part of the process. Some of my students are closing 9 out of 10 people that they talk to. Your one kick step to mastering every social network is my 4-step formula. Create a page, connect with people, communicate with them during the course of communicating, qualify them, ask them questions, and close the people that clearly need what you have. Okay, so Sonia is asking an interesting question. Should I have more than one profile on LinkedIn? Are we allowed to? One for building customers and one for recruiting business builders? And Sonia, the answer is no. You can do both of those with one profile. As a matter of fact, you can not only do it with one profile, but over the years, most of my students that were building a network marketing business were also working for other companies. They had jobs. And they discovered in no time at all that what I was teaching them would help them with their regular business. So let me come back over here. So, Sonia, do you see yourself over here?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, great. I'm checking. No, I don't. No, I don't see my picture yet.
Okay. And where are you located? What state?
New York, Brooklyn. Not yet. Yeah, there I am. Down where it says content marketing strategist.
Right here.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't changed. I still haven't updated that. That was a profile that I was using before. I'm not really promoting my copywriting right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm promoting my my network marketing and my health coaching. So it's all in the same line.
Okay, well, I had sent you a connection request. I guess you've been here before,
Yes.
but you haven't
But
accepted.
now that was the first time I had heard someone go extensively into LinkedIn the way you were. So, I had to do it had to kind of sink in a little bit for me. And then I had to, just do some exploring and, look at some of the things that you were sending me so I could sort of synchronize a new way of thinking because I've been using Facebook for years
Mm-hmm.
and had never really used LinkedIn the way you're speaking about it, but it seems like it would be the best thing for me. And I
Right.
have gotten in some customers and a couple of business builders, but I would like to do it faster. And I think I'm about ready for this. So,
Well, let me just say that. Well, how was Facebook working for you?
well, it's rather slow.
Okay.
It's more people who are looking to chat more before they get into the conversation of business building or even any other topic for that matter.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I've worked with the folks in Isagenix, I think, for maybe 14 years. I've
Hmm.
helped 60 people in the company become ISA millionaires. So, very familiar with the company, very familiar with the products, and um, you can use one profile
Okay.
to connect with people, not just for your Isagenix business, but you could also use it to for anything else you're doing. So if you're looking for people to hire you as a copywriter, you could certainly change this up and get a lot of business. If you indicated you're also a coach, what kind of coaching do you do?
I'm a health coach, but actually, I'm not looking to promote the copywriting right now. I mean, I do and I use it more now for myself.
Hmm.
That's for my own marketing and for emails. But I'm really more interested in building my network marketing. I mean, I really enjoy network marketing,
Hmm.
and I really like to do that first. I have some customers and I have some I have, like I said, a couple of business builders right now, but I really am looking to, build it a lot faster and stronger because I love the idea of being an ISA millionaire.
Well, it all starts with an active um, activity.
Okay.
So I see you registered for the retreat in February.
Yes.
You were in the December boot camp. I suggest that because every boot camp that we do is different, and in the January boot camp, we're going to be introducing almost a whole new generation of posting. We have seriously updated the project launch strategy. So I put the link in the questions. Let me pop it in there again.
Okay.
You'd be well served to jump in to at least the January boot camp. Everybody learns a little bit from each boot camp, so you might consider the twofer, which is January and February. You're
Okay.
already registered for the winter um, retreat, which is going to open your eyes to a lot of different things. I didn't notice you in any of the boot camp sessions, but I'm basically here to help you. So the more you participate, the more you'll get out of it. What group are you in? Who's your
And with Sunny and Gwen is my direct upline. He's my upline above my sponsor.
mhm.
And he was the one who recommended that I connect with you for for these sessions. And actually at this point I would love to use the LinkedIn and would love to use the script. I wasn't sure exactly where to, what my next step should be. So, so I came back here to this Sunday training and,
Oh, okay. Well, here.
what I should do for the next step.
All right. First of all, now this is the January boot camp. You have access to the December recorded sessions. What you want to do is first you're going to go through the profile guide, okay, which is going to
Okay.
step you through creating your profile, making changes.
Okay.
All right. From that, once you start making changes, the next thing that you're going to follow are the scripts. And in each one of the recorded sessions, let's come down here for because we've already for December for connecting with people. There's a whole training here. It's a video, and you've got the document that shows you how to search, how to find people. So it's all basically here. The thing is that you can jump on our daily Ask Max sessions for help.
Okay.
So, but as you're doing this, well, you only got 62 connections. So, but you could easily add anywhere from 75 to 100 connections a week.
Okay. I
Okay.
have a lot more connections on Facebook because I've been on it for a long time. I mean, I have
Let
thousands
me,
of connections on it.
let me look you up over here. Oh, yeah. So, and I think I might have mentioned this to you, change your picture.
Yes, I did do that. I did oh actually I okay, so change it all together. Okay, all right. I just removed it and then put it back. Okay, I'll change it. I'll change it.
I know what you have to do though is don't take an old picture. I mean, when you change it,
Hmm.
it needs to be a fresh picture.
Okay.
So for example, I'm going to take this. Now, see, you put this up on December the 14th,
Yes, that was
and you had 12 people that liked it. So these are people that you could talk to.
okay.
What you don't want to do, I mean, literally, you could put it up again, but do it um, as a separate new picture. So if you go over here to your photos, go to your albums, go back to doesn't matter which one you do, but just copy it
Mhm.
and repost it.
Okay.
And that's going to give you an opportunity to talk to people. So let's say I'll just put it in there.
Okay. Oh, okay, okay,
So just put that one up,
okay.
and there'll be a whole bunch of new people. They're going to come back and they're going to say, "Hey, oh, I really like the picture."
Okay.
All right, and that's really, and then you're on your way, and all you're doing is, so where is it? It's a process. Okay, let me come over here. And let's look at Andrea.
Hello.
Hello, Andrea, are you on LinkedIn?
I am, but it'd be under Andy, Andie. I'm the second one down.
This one here?
Yep.
Okay, let's bring this up. And I'll send you. Now, when you communicate with people on LinkedIn, you don't want to message. This is the LinkedIn backdoor. You always want to connect with them.
Okay.
I'm not going to send a note. I'm just going to do that. Let's come down here. Okay. Now, one of the easiest things that you're going to be able to do. So you've been using the products in your company for 11 years. Now you want to
Yep.
build a business.
Yep.
Okay, so now as a second grade teacher, it's easy to connect with people that share your occupation, share your hobbies. So one group, once we get this profile really jazzed up, come up here. So on LinkedIn, you have 21,600,000 teachers. All right. Now we could come up here and we could say, show me all the teachers that are looking for an opportunity. You got 172,000 teachers that would relate to you because you're a teacher too. Now, we could come back up here and we could say, second grade teachers. You got 942,000 second grade teachers.
Dang.
You're also a volleyball coach. You got 63,000 volleyball coaches. Not to mention all the other teachers, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade.
Right.
There is no shortage of teachers that you could be reaching out to. So it starts first with your picture. Posting. A lot of things that you're going to be able to do. And let's see. See, you've already got 319 connections, which is a great start. And of course, everybody's got a story. So you've been in the company you've been a product user for 11 years. And so what level are you? Are you a director, director 2, director 3?
I literally just started sharing right before, like I just committed to sharing right before Christmas. So
Okay.
I'm just fresh. I'm just I have 2 people under me just after Christmas.
All right, gotcha. I love success stories. So let me come over here. Joanne was a student of mine a couple of years ago. She had been a customer in your company for 8 years, and then she decided she wanted to build a business. So she went through 2 boot camps, and then she decided, and she didn't have an upline. The person that got her into the business as a customer was no longer in the business. She had nobody to help her. So I became, for all intents and purposes, her upline. Now, I'm not building a Melaleuca business, but I'm very familiar with it. I've actually coached 8 of their corporate directors.
I
And
mean, are you open to working with me then?
sure. Oh, sure. Listen, the one thing that I look for when I work with someone is that you have a strong desire to be successful. In fact, I think it was 7 years ago, I helped a woman make senior director in 30 days. That literally opened up a flood I mean, if you think the southern border is,
Right.
is filled with people, the people in your company were filling up my boot camps like crazy. But let me be clear, she was putting in 14 hours a day doing it. I mean, she had a purpose. But Joanne, the first month I worked with her, she doubled her business. The second month it tripled. And then she discovered that she could apply it to her insurance business. So she started to get insurance customers. And the people that in her division noticed all of a sudden she's signing up insurance people. They wanted to know what she was doing. She ended up, they brought her in to train other agents. They paid her $5,000. She would do 3 more of those types of training. So she made an extra 20 grand teaching the other agents. She called in, I think it was over the summer. Let me see if I can find it.
I mean, Max, what you've taught me, obviously I've applied to my network marketing business and it absolutely works. We know that. It's a fact. You've done it with me. You've done it with so many others. But, one of the things I always say was what you teach us, we can apply to any job. And it's the same technique. It's the same dance. And I've used it in the insurance world where I was recruiting for multiple agencies and using your technique. I remember one month I recruited 40 insurance agents in 1 month. That's huge. And I know that you've worked with others that have built huge insurance agencies as well. Currently, I'm doing outside sales. I'm working for Republic Services, as you can see in my banner there. I have been with the company 2.5 months. I started in the beginning of May. And I told my manager when I was in the interview process how I thought that, I can apply LinkedIn and explode, this type of position. And it didn't register with him. And I waited and I said the first couple of weeks, I got to learn what I'm doing. I got that down. And then I said, I'm posting my first customer. So if you look back about a month, you'll see, Go Auto, it was my first post, nothing fancy. And then about a week ago, I think I did 5 posts in a row. And one of my posts for Red Arrow Diner has gotten over 6,000 views between two, it said, oh, do you want to post in the, restaurant group or whatever? So this one here is a nonprofit, the one that you have right there. So they do mental health. And, I've got 23 likes on that and a good number of views. This one was a little restaurant in Nashua, and I think it was over 1,100 views when I saw it last. So what I'm doing is I've had a little twist, a little auto dealership. I think that one had about 1,200 views when I first looked at it last. I'm not even really, the diner one's my favorite, the next one right there. So this diner, Red Arrow Diner, been around for 100 years. And I just posted me with some of the guys outside and one of the owners, 67 people liked it. So using your technique, I do a little post. And the only thing I'm saying about Republic Services is welcome to the Republic Services family. So just doing that, is getting more engagement, more people within the company. But just in the last week or so, I've been asked, I trained my group of, my office. And now I've got my division manager sending out messages talking about how because of these couple of posts that I've done, I had someone on LinkedIn that I connected with on the 25th of June with my message one that you taught, copy paste, and I got a sale from that. And he's got 10 gas stations. So I'm getting the first one in August. And, as long as we deliver, which we will, I'll end up getting 10 locations from him seeing my posts that you taught us how to do. You know what I mean? So I have a little bit of a twist, but my manager sent out a message talking about how he sees the value of what I'm doing, talking about me being 310% of budget. Then it's gone out to the region. And now one of the division managers are reaching out. They're shocked at what I'm doing. They're talking about me training their leaders and their sales force. They have 40,000 people that work for Republic Services. And this is like, breaking news, using LinkedIn to do what we're doing here. I just think super cool. It's like throwing that pebble in the water. And I just want to let you know, it's still having the ripple effect from what you and I have done.
So I have, I think 3 people on here that are, everybody that's on here, I think is a student. But I have 3 people here that are contemplating one-on-one coaching.
Why are they doing that? There's no question. The one-on-one coaching is where this all clicked for me. You know what I mean? And after like my second session with you, we fixed the profile. You showed me the basics. I started running with it. I couldn't sleep at night. Once we started having our one-on-one sessions. I was getting up at 3, 4 in the morning, and I would start doing my connections, doing what you taught me. And as you know, if you go back to our, trail there, I enrolled 3 people in one day when I was doing the network marketing. I got paid $5,000 to do 3 LinkedIn trainings for one of the insurance groups. Your training, your one-on-one coaching has opened up so many doors for me. So as time goes by, I always like to give you an update to let you know how I'm doing, but it all stems back to that one-on-one training that we did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, were you surprised at how fast everything started to happen?
Initially, yeah. I mean, like, Max, I knew about you. I've heard about you from years before you and I had gotten together. I've watched some of the webinars that you had, but I mean, like, immediately when we first started working together, it just was like a snowball effect. But when I take that into other areas and see how it explodes, like, I can't tell you how excited I am about what I'm doing now. Seeing it with my upper management, how they're all like super excited. Many of those people that like this post are at Republic Services, the 67, and many of them I weren't connected to. So it was a layup in growing my connections. So every time you look at my connections, it grows. It doesn't take a ton of time. You put in 20, 30 minutes a day, but it's really hard to not want to keep going because it's so much fun.
Well, think about the ripple effect. Coming to this company, you're introducing them to something new. How big is the company?
We service about 14 million customers across the country, but there are about 40,000 people that work at Republic Services. And I'm just one of them. And literally, I'm getting attention from across the country with what I'm doing. I'm even getting competitors sending me messages that are like, I wish I did that when I was with the company, or you know what I mean? Like, people are like, how brilliant. And it's such a simple concept. It's like giving a thank you to the customers, but it's promoting me, it's promoting the business, it's promoting, the company I work for. And it's just so simple. It's a post. You know what I mean? It takes 10 minutes to put it together.
And that's, my friend, one of the things that I emphasize in our current boot camp, because it's not just about the conversation you have. It's about your activity. It's about putting things out there that people can see, that people can react to, that people can respond to, that the ripple effect of that is indescribable. Right now, I wouldn't be surprised in 6 months if you got, I don't know if you're looking for it, major promotion, maybe VP of training.
I can totally see something like that, coming down the pike if that's the path that I choose. But right now, I think that I'm just having so much fun doing this. You know what I mean? Like when you get so excited to do a job that, is fun and you enjoy it, I can see that happening down the road or them coming up with some sort of initiative. But for now, I just want to focus on this because this is just, it's totally fun. Just like when building network marketing business this way, it's far more fun than asking friends to come over and, could you please come over and do an in-home, it's way more fun.
Well, Joanne, it was wonderful to hear from you. Again, congratulations are once again in order. For me, it's going to be enjoyable to watch your career blossom, as a result of, what I taught you. But, you've added your own little spin to it. I mean, I love that line. Let's start training.
Thank you.
It's terrific. Thanks again for sharing
Thank you.
your story and congratulations.
Thank you. And anyone, on the fence, don't hesitate. Max's time is limited. And, if you get the opportunity to work with him, he is truly a guest. So thank you again, Max.
Thank you. If there's anybody that's interested in my coaching program, just type your name. Actually, put your phone number and your name in the chat session, and one of my staff members will reach out to you tomorrow. Rick, I didn't get a message, any, I must have missed it. So, I heard from Renata that you're gonna be working with her, so, which is really a good move, but I'll have Callie give you a call tomorrow. So you don't have to sign up for the 2 boot camps, because when you do that, I'm gonna put you in boot camp. No, it's not the fact that she's great, but you know, if you want to work with somebody, you want to work with somebody at the top that she's got everything in place, you know, to help you and members of the people that you bring in. So that's the most important thing. So I'll be back tomorrow. We've got 2 Ask Max sessions, and then tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, we're going to do another broadcast. For those of you that are former students, what we're going to show you from the standpoint of posting and some of our new scripts are going to knock your socks off. So until next time, best of luck in building your business, and God bless.